Seeing Today's Live. Hello, I'm Darren, and we are supposed to be crossing to the Dominion Theatre. They were going to be introing this live, but it's good things happen. This is all live and happening right now. But essentially, TED Learning are at the Dominion Theatre. They're supporting the Astounding Leadership Insights program there by demonstrating the 4 colour types in human behaviour. So let me just cross the sound over, and let's cross over to them right now.
Now, okay, any cups of hot liquids? Okay, there is a cup of hot liquid.
It's not hot anymore.
It's not hot anymore. Okay, that's good to know. I know some people bring liquids in. I think it's a great idea to have liquid in a cup of liquid that can only be described as hot than the centre of the sun, and having it up and down the stairs here. So, if you could please refrain from that. Excellent. Will anybody be manually handling anybody today? No? Great. Refreshments. I believe you've had some. How are the sandwiches? Okay, moving on. Right, also I have to say as well, there is a special promotion. You probably noticed that you're in the Dominion Theatre and there is a show on. I believe it's called The Bodyguard. We do have some discounted tickets for you exclusively. I have seen the film, so I don't know why anyone would bother seeing the show. It doesn't make any sense, not my cup of tea anyway. My wife seems to like it. So you can get 10% discount on that. Okay, so that's summary. Just be aware there are 3 emergency exits. When you move through, there's another 2 down the stairs, out and onto New Oxford Road, just opposite Starbucks. Okay, any questions? No? Any questions? No? Any questions? No? Thank you very much.
My name's Dawn Laura Camber, and I'm the Health and Safety Assistant here at the Dominion Theatre. So it's nice to meet you, and I believe you've just met my boss, Brian Proudly, is that right? Yeah. Well, it is lovely to introduce myself to you. I've moved down from up north about 3 years ago. You probably can't tell because I think the accent's gone. But I'm from somewhere non-specific on the Yorkshire-Lancashire border. But with my boss there, I just thought I'd just tell you a little bit about Brian. I've sort of worked out the best way of working with him now. He's very results driven, so as long as I'm always talking about results and getting stuff done, he's very happy with that. He can be a little bit controlling at times, so I do have to watch that sometimes. And he can be a little bit stubborn, like a mule. So I just have to really be very direct, very succinct, and very to the point. If I waffle or hesitate or anything like that, I get a bit scared. It's a bit GO for me, game over. But anyway, he just said to me, Dawn, you just need to be BBG. I said, Brian, what's BBG? He says, be bright, be brief, be calm.
Hi everybody, how you all doing? Oh, what's happening? They don't know. Hello everyone, just to say my name's Brian, I'm the Health and Safety. Bit of a shock, I know it's really dull, so I do apologise. Oh, Health and Safety, liquids. Okay, I'm really sorry, but you know what it's like, you've got to do it. Legislation is a nightmare, but who's that? Whose is that? Whose is that? Oh, anyone? Oh, nobody's admitting it to it. Oh, that's awful. Right, so 2013. So anyway, it won't take long. I'll be as quick as possible because I know you've got loads of stuff to do. Who you guys? Who do you work for anyway? I don't know. Are you from a bank? Because we had Bartons in the other week. They were on the main stage. You can book that. And they were so serious. They're unbelievable. Really, really scary. You all right? Yeah. Nice smile. That's lovely, isn't it? Well, did nobody say where you've gone? Oh, is it the police? Is it a terrorist? Is it security? Yeah. Is it? It is. All right. Sorry. Okay. Oh, I'm nervous now. Okay, so I'll just get through this. Oh, by the way, if you need any help, because I've got to go to the Adelphi. Have you seen Adelphi? They do the Carole King when do you know Carol King? She did loads of hits, didn't she? She's brilliant, and it's a fantastic, honestly, I really recommend it, it's brilliant. And you don't realise how many hits she wrote. It's amazing, I really, really recommend it, it's great, I had a great time. Dawn's here, the Dawnster, the Dawninator I like to call her, she's brilliant, she's my assistant, but she's really my best mate. But yeah, if you need her, she'll be here because I'm in the Delta, like I said. So she's in there, you'll see, she always wears pink and stuff, and she's brilliant. Okay, fire exit. We've got fire exit. They've got the little green light. So apparently, if all the lights go down, they stay green, which is really nice. I don't know if green's significant. I don't know that. Can everyone sign in? I don't know whether you see this. Don't worry about that. Okay, bags and clothing. Okay, anyone with dodgy suede bags? Okay, there's a top shop around the corner, so trade it in. Okay, food and liquids. Did you have food?
Yeah.
Where is it from? No, where's it from? Not whether the location. That's so funny. Honestly, no, because we used to get food in for Pret a Manger. They were great, really nice. So I don't know where it's come from. So is it nice? Yeah, all right. Yeah, yeah. We had one, and they wanted sushi, and the smell of fish was unbelievable. And it was on everybody's hands, and everybody's shaking hands at the end, and everybody sank a fish and herring. It was like, why would you have raw fish? And it was like fish breath. And it was like, honestly, it's like being on a trawler in Grimsby. Okay. Oh, I love this. I have to say this. I don't know why this is on this legislation. Manual handling. Is anyone going to be manually handling anyone? Yeah? Oh, I'd like to see you manually handling. Anyway, on your shoulders, 5 and slip. Hey, I know, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway. See you at the 100 Club. No, I know. Got 1,000 for later. Refreshments. Oh, yes, this is brilliant. Like I said, it's really great because you get, being here, the training and everything, you get, well, this is amazing. You all get a free ticket to the Bodyguard. I know it's brilliant, so if you want to come up and get a ticket, okay? Do you want to get a ticket? I'm only kidding here, what are you thinking about? There's no free tickets. Honestly, I love that. I didn't work so well with Barclays Bank though. Yeah, just to let you know, Beverly Knight, she's brilliant. Does anyone know Beverly Knight? Yeah. She's absolutely inspirational. I absolutely love her. Don't cross her though. A friend of mine does makeup on the show. Asked her about X Factor, she threw a can of hairspray at her head. And not one of the little travel ones. The really big ones you get in those shops in Finsbury Park. The massive ones, industrial. Absolutely wet by her. So just be careful. Got a right tip on her. She's got a fantastic voice. She's doing loads now, isn't she? The other guy I don't know is in Hollyoaks. I used to watch that. It's not very good anymore. So yeah, I've gone on. Is there anything I missed? No. Oh, health and safety. Sorry, I'm really, really sorry. But I hope you have fun today. Have a brilliant time. Like I say, my name's Brian. Dawn if you need her. Have a great time. Okay? Fantastic.
I'm the health and safety assistant here, and my boss is Brian Proudby. I think you might have just met him. I just tell you what it's like to work with him. Well, he's very entertaining, and he's a bit of a joker. But then if I try and, sort of take the limelight or anything like that, he doesn't like it. It's quite sarcastic, really. So that's not very good. But, he likes to sort of clown around a bit, and he's really into the tea. He loves to have tea, drinks out. And I did sort of think maybe he's just, a bit scared of his own company, because he just doesn't like to be on his own very much. So he's always following me around, asking me out for coffee and everything like that. But, as long as I laugh at his jokes and crack on. The other thing's a bit difficult, some of the health and safety policy, he doesn't really like to follow it too much. And he gets very distracted easily. I don't know what it's like at home with his poor wife. But yeah, I know, so I know what you're thinking. But yeah, he does get distracted very easily, so I just have to try and keep an eye on that. But he's quite fun.
Hiya. You alright? Thank you so much for listening to me today. I do really appreciate it. It will only take a couple of minutes, if that's okay. Thank you so much. My name is Brian Proudby. I do the health and safety for Dominion Theatre. Thank you so much for listening to me. I know you're very busy, and I know you've got a lot to do today, so really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, very much. Okay, so just to let you know, if there's if there is an emergency and there's no drills, as far as I know today, so if you do hear an alarm, it's real. So I do apologise. Don't be alarmed. So just be very calm. And it's easy to say if there is an emergency, but if you please just make your way to the central door there, or you can use the side exits, there, the emergency exits, and move to the right. Please do it in an orderly and calm fashion, if that's okay. But as far as I know, there's not going to be a test, so just to let you know. So but I hope that's okay. Sorry, I don't want to allow anyone to put down or anything, so I do apologise. Yeah, okay, so just need to know about, really sorry, oh yeah, bags. So just can you please be careful? I really apologise, and I know it's because we've got bags and the weather, so people are taking them off and on because the weather's very changeable at the moment. I know I'm feeling cold. So, by the way, is it okay the temperature in here? Because we can adjust the temperature, because I know something gets very hot, and some people don't like that, get very uncomfortable, so is it all right, you sure? Okay, but you absolutely can adjust the temperature if that's okay, yeah? Because I know sometimes, the other day Barclays were in and it was so cold, I think that was just them, I'm not sure. Please don't tell anyone I said that. Please don't tell anyone I said that, sorry. Oh yes, by the way, Dawn, got a really lovely assistant, Dawn. I don't like to use the word assistant because that's really unfair. She's really helps me out, so we're equal. And she's here to help if you need anything, because I have to go to another theatre, the Adelphi. At least I think so, because I know that the central line is a problem. Because a friend of mine said there's been an accident, so I hope that's okay. But it's awful, so hopefully I'll sort that out. Okay, so yeah, bags. Did everyone eat? Has everyone had enough to eat? You have enough to eat? Yes? Okay. By all means, I think it's still there, so go back if you haven't had enough, please, because I know people get they don't want to eat because of these, but please eat, that'd be great. I'd really appreciate that, because there has been a lot of money spent on that, and I think it's only fair that people eat. And I know that the food's not going to, no one's going to charity or anything afterwards. Okay, so that's that. Oh, just to say, there are some tickets available for the Bodyguard. It's on the Dominion here, which is a theatre here. So I've heard it's really great. My friend Barbara went, she loves it. So I'm definitely going to go on her recommendations. I always do. But yeah, it's really good. Lots of flashing lights in those. So if you have any issues with that, just be advised of that. Lots of loud. So I know people don't like to do that. That's great. Sorry, any questions? Any? Sorry. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate taking so much time. I know I'm very busy, so thank you so much. Thank you very much.
I'm their health and safety assistant here at the Dominion Theatre. I think you just met my manager, Brian. Oh, did you like him? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's ever so nice, really lovely. He's so caring, do you know what I mean? And encouraging. And I say, oh, do you know what? He's got the patience of his things. He's so patient and really kind. And he's always thinking about everybody else. Isn't that lovely? Really nice. One thing I do though, don't tell anybody. But it's quite easy to take advantage of his good nature, you know, and get one over on him, yeah. The amount of times my gran's died. You know, really. But one thing, though, he does hold a bit of a grudge, and he doesn't like to face it. So I was doing something wrong on the health and safety on backstage. I was doing it wrong for about 18 months, but he didn't tell me. And eventually, I think he held on to it, because eventually when he did tell me, I was like, well, why didn't you tell me? What he said, well, you know, it had been annoying him for 18 months, but he said he didn't want to offend me, you know. I know, it's funny, isn't it? I can't understand these people that don't want to offend people. Anyway, there you go. Nice to see you. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Brian Cowsmead, and I work for TED Health and Safety. That's TED Health and Safety. I work for the Nederlander Theatre Group. We represent many theatres. I believe it is 9 on Broadway, 15 in North America, and 3 in London, which are the Dominion here today, where I am, the Aldwych, and the Adelphi. If you need any assistance today, the address, or you need anybody to contact you, the address here, Adelphi, 268 to 269 Tottenham Court Road. That's W1T7AP, Whiskey India Tango 7 Alpha, Quebec. There are 3 fire exits, 1, 2, 3. please use all of the exits. When you go through all of the 3 exits, you notice that they come to 2 exits. Please use those 2 exits. When you go through the 2 exits, move to the left or move to the right, where you will locate a spiral staircase that will take you down to the entrance to the Dominion Theatre. Please turn left, go past the store selling the mobile phones and battery chargers. Keep going, and please congregate there until the fire officer resumes and meets you there. Has everybody signed in?
Yes.
Could I have your name, please? Karen. The surname?
No, you don't remember after this being Edward Sierra.
Bags and clothing? Bags and clothing. So could everybody please make sure that your bags and clothing are under the seat, that there are no sleeves, trousers, no handles, no mobile phone cases, no laptop cases, no hats, no scarves, no belts, no buckles. You do that now? Do that now, please. Could you do that now, please? Food and liquids. People brought food and liquids in. Please be aware of hot beverages in cups, takeaway cups. Please be aware of that. They are a hazard. Will anybody be manually handling anybody today? Refreshments. Did everybody have the refreshments and lunch provided? Did everybody stick to the 7 sandwiches per person within the budget? And could I just check that vegetarians ate the vegetarian sandwiches and the meat eaters did not eat the vegetarian sandwiches? Because they have been allocated, we know how many vegetarians there are, so they had vegetarian sandwiches and the meat sandwiches. Okay? Is that okay? Did everybody? So the meat eaters end up eating all vegetarian sandwiches. Just to let you know that here as part of this training today, you are entitled to a 10% discount on non-peak time shows of The Bodyguard. Bodyguard, I believe, is based on the film with Whitney Houston, very sad, and Kevin Costner. I believe it is a almost identical representation of the film, but in musical form and live on this stage. I believe the run is from, well, it's on now, previous from the 15th of July, obviously, so that's a playback, and that goes to the end of February. Just to make you aware, Beverly Knight is currently scheduled to appear at Tuesday to Friday evening performances, and both performances on Saturday, subject to illness and holidays. For a full performance schedule, please check the website. The appearance of any particular artist cannot be guaranteed. So if you go to a show and she's not appearing, it actually does tell you here that she won't be there. So please do check that. Packing public transport, you get the 17810 bus, 2959.73, the 176, the 242, and the 390. Obviously the Northern Line and the Piccadilly and the Central Line run to Tottenham Court, which has a new exit. There are great rates. Obviously there is disability access for everybody. The prices vary as well. And it features a whole host of Whitney Houston greatest hits, including Queen of the Night, So Emotional, One Moment in Time, Saving All My Love, I'm Your Baby Tonight, Run to You, I Have Nothing, Jesus Loves Me, I Want to Dance with Somebody, and one of the greatest hits of all time, I Will Always Love You. Okay, so just a summary on that. We've done the comparison signed in, the bags of clothing, food and liquids, manual handling, refreshments, tickets to Bodyguard, summary. Thank you. Any questions for me, or if you'd like to email, you can at brianproudly@TED Health and Safety. I do have a phone number and a mobile number. Please do not hesitate to contact me. This is available in print form and a download from the website if you'd like this later on for reflection. Good afternoon. My name is Brian Proudly. Have a good day. Thank you.
I am Dormora Camber, Health and Safety Assistant. I believe you've just met my boss, Brian. OMG, he's still awake. Oh, he does go on. He really goes on and on and on. I mean, he's a nice bloke and he means well. And to give him his due, he does want to get everything right, and he does get everything right. But, you know, sometimes when he's talking to you, it feels like he's reading you War and Peace. I mean, his favourite reading at bedtime is actually the latest Health and Safety Handbook. You know what I mean? He absolutely loves it. He's very formal, and what I have learned is not to interrupt him. Because if you interrupt him, he'll just carry on going back to the beginning. Do you know what I mean? And he'll be, as I said, as discussed, and he'll just rewind. And he's very dull, really. Absolutely everybody involved. He does have a dry sense of humour, but you know you won't really get it until you spend quite a lot of time with him, and then it's you know it is quite surreal. So that's it really. It does take a long time to come up with answers, but if he's had a bit of reflective time, do you know what? He does get there in the end. Anyway, apparently the techies, you know, the techies in the theatre, they do call him Rin. Which I think it's a little bit unfair. I don't really think he is on the spectrum. Who knows really? Anyway, I must go. Thank you very much. I've got to go to dressing room 2 now. The smoke alarm's gone off. It's Beverly Knight again with the hair straighteners. Thank you very much.
I'm assuming that's all. Thank you, Ted.